Snoop Dogg would be walking on the beach trying to sell. He'd be like,
full on Corona beer snob.
That's funny how they got Snoop Dogg in on it.
It's funny how they got Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart together. Whoever did that was a genius, by the way.
Who else?
Martha Stewart.
Really? She's in on it too?
They got Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart together, like in general.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Whoever did that was a genius. All right, let's get the particulars out of the way. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another gathering of the League of Sedentary Gentlemen. I'm your host, Brian. Joining me tonight, or today, this afternoon, whatever, cousin Jade.
Hi.
We have the Google Meet window open, so somebody might jump in between now and the end. Who knows? Whatever. Whoever's down, jump on in. But anyhow, first topic of the day: the UCLA Bruins, Sweet 16 bound once again. Give me an 8 clap, people. Where my Bruin fans?
You see that? That's the golf clap I'm giving that one because
clap.
that's all I can give a fuck about sports. Yeah. It's right there. Listen to that effort there.
It's an exciting time. I'm gonna sound like a hold your excitement in, man.
Yeah, I'm just about to pee my pants.
I'm gonna be a spoiled, entitled Los Angeles fan right now, and I'm gonna say it. For a person that lives in Southern California who is a fan of UCLA college basketball, the Sweet 16 is cool, but I don't consider that a successful season. It's Final Four or bust. Sweet 16 is cool, Elite 8 is cool, but it's Final Four or it was not a successful season. That's just my opinion. I think that we come to expect that, especially from UCLA. And if they make it to the Final Four, then, the recruiters can use that. They go out and they're trying to recruit the top players in the country, and they can use that to their advantage. Like, oh, we've been to the Final Four 2 years in a row. Why don't you come to UCLA and help us get over the hump, or help us finish the job, or however you want to say it. So yeah, that's just. I mean, it's just the way I look at it. I know I'm being super entitled. We are Title Town, baby. Fight me in the comments if you disagree. But that's just what I've come to expect. But I'm pretty sure that's all the sports that cousin Jade can handle. So we'll go ahead and move it right along. So
I am curious though. Let me let's circle back to that. Ooh. What does this term Sweet 16 mean in the whole March Melee thing?
Sweet 16 are the 16 teams that made it
that
this
it's
far.
Down to.
Yeah, it's down
until it's all over.
Yes, yeah.
And that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing. That's a big deal. Not a lot of teams can make it to the
What
Sweet
happened
16.
to the Final Four or the Terrific 3 or the Kick-Ass 5? I don't know what. It's got to be Sweet 16 just because it rolls off the tongue or what?
Sweet 16 and then Elite 8 is the next one.
Okay.
If you make it past Sweet 16 and then Final Four.
Final Four.
The
That's the one
teams.
I've heard.
Yeah. That's the big one.
Okay.
Now, winning the college basketball national championship is probably one of the hardest things to do in sports. It's very difficult. When you look at the size of the field that they start with, and then, of course, like the overall number of college teams out there is it's mind-boggling. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I heard Cal State Fullerton's there. There's like random colleges I never knew existed around here or out there.
Cal State Fullerton was in it, and they actually went further than
That trips me out that they actually get somewhere and get notarized.
Historically...
Notoriety.
Historically, Cal State Fullerton is a baseball school. They usually do well in baseball. They have done well in basketball in the past. And, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like, it's easier for a small school to have a good basketball program than it is for, like, football. Football, like, it's hard for small schools to compete with football.
Right.
But for basketball, yeah, and baseball, too, it's, like, it's easy for a small school to have a competitive program. But... going to the Sweet 16 for a lot of schools, that's huge. It's really hard to get that deep in the tournament, and then Elite 8 too. And then when you talk about Final Four, like that's incredible for a school to make it that deep into the tournament, especially like a high ranked team. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Like a low ranked team, like a
to climb to the top and get the limelight.
Yeah, like basically
Fullerton.
I mean, this year's a little weird as far as like there's been a lot of upsets. There's a lot of lower seeded teams that have made it this far. But historically speaking, if you're like worse than an 8 seed, Like if you're like a 9 or a 10 or worse, you generally don't even make it this far. Oh, my lights are tripping.
Just turn them off. It's so bright outside. It's nice.
You generally don't really make it this far. And so the idea of making it to the Sweet 16, for a lot of teams, that's a big deal. For me personally, as a UCLA fan, I don't consider that a big deal.
Question: how many California teams are in that right now? Do you know?
Ooh, I think USC just got eliminated, so I think it's just UCLA is left.
Really? Not Fullerton? Not PCC?
PCC doesn't. PCC has a killer swap meet.
They're not Mount Sac.
They're not known
or
for their
Rio
basketball.
Hondo. Oh,
Rio Hondo.
ELAC.
PCC has an awesome swap meet, but I don't think they're known for their basketball program.
Oh, okay. I'm just throwing it out there.
USC was in it. Cal State was in it. What other California teams were in it? Was San Diego in it? I don't remember. I think
none
UCLA
of the
is
northern teams. Harvard.
No.
Berkeley.
No.
I'm sorry, Stanford. I mean,
Stanford. Historically,
Berkeley, Stanford. What are all them teams up there? No.
For Pac-12, for the Pac-12 teams, like historically, it's Arizona that is usually really good. They were a 1 seed. They won the Pac-12 championship this year. Mm-hmm. They were a 1 seed. It's UCLA, Oregon. Oregon usually has a good program, good showing. Washington has is it Washington or Washington State that has a history of going deep into the tourney. But as far as the other northern schools go, like not really.
Nothing really. Oregon.
No.
The Ducks, the fucking Beavers, the Portland blah 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 blah.
The Ducks, yeah, the Ducks, the Oregon Ducks. They have a decent basketball program. They've made it deep into the tournament before.
Does Portland have a college?
Portland, no.
It's just the Beavers and the Ducks, huh?
Yeah,
down south. Yeah, that's a trip. I never realized that being as popular as Portland.
I mean, I'm sure there's
You say Oregon, you think Portland, and what comes out of Portland? Nothing. It's all down south, the Ducks and Beavers.
Yeah.
Huh. So, yeah, the one thing, if I can recall, that I am reminiscent, reflective of this March Melee nonsense is that team got that ball stuck.
Yeah, that was
Indiana?
St. Mary's in Indiana.
I love the fact that they picked the most not white girl from a team that is a fucking predominantly white state to get this swarthy ass Mexican Filipina looking chick.
Yeah.
To get up on this dude's hands, where I dreamed to be in that guy, to look up her skirt as he put her up, hoisted her to get this basketball. And I thought, man, I like basketball now. I think I'm going to watch this March Melee nonsense because of that. And now they're making her like a popular. I think I'm waiting for her to come on Kimmel now. Whoever this chick was.
Yeah, she's going to be on Kimmel.
I want to see her without her mask off. That's as much as I'm paying attention to this stuff because of that.
Where they were playing the game, I'm actually surprised that they were making them wear a mask, but that maybe they wore it on their own, their own decision.
In a red landlocked states, it's like, why are they rocking masks? They would think they would
because the NCAA. But she actually, I think she's Indian, dude. When they were, because they did an interview.
She looks Filipina or Mexican, I think.
When they did the interview on TMZ of all websites, had an interview with them. Got her? Yeah. And
I want to see it now.
It was the dude and her, and when she was talking, she looks Indian, dude. I think she's Indian.
Man, well.
I think she's Indian, like not Indian Native American, like Indian from the motherland,
red dot,
India. Yeah. Red dot. She's a red dot, but.
I would say another one, but we're too politically sensitive now.
No.
The other one I used to say. But I'm not going to say it.
Not in this room. We're not politically sensitive. But yeah, dude, that was funny. And they did the interview of them, and they're like, they saw the ref on the chair with the fucking the thing that they used to sweep the floor.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, what? There's not a broom handle long enough to reset? It's that high up?
Yeah.
Wow.
And well, the rim, just the rim for a basketball court is 10 feet. That's regulation. So So just the rim is 10 feet, and the ball was behind the backboard and up higher. Yeah. So it was probably a good 12 or 13 feet off the ground. and because it was by the shot clock, and so the ref, like, he's like the shortest dude in the fucking building, right? He's on a chair with that broomstick, and he still can't get it.
On a chair, yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
that's what I saw, and I was somewhere on Friday night watching the replay on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is all we're watching? Is this ball stuck? I'm like, what the fuck is up? But yeah, it's stuck in my head. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Is the little Paprika princess there? Yeah, man, she was
the Paprika princess.
I'm trying to skirt the real.
Yeah. And they said, they're like, yeah, we were watching the ref do it. And we looked at each other and we're like, we're going to have to do this. Should we just do it?
Yeah.
And they just did it. And they went over and did it. And I was like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. the whole crowd, like,
go Indiana with a cute ass Curry Queen. Fuck yeah, man. I can't wait to see these interviews on that. I can't wait till she comes out on Kimmel. That's going to be it.
It's going to be on Kimmel.
You know Kimmel's going to try and get her just for that reason, because
they've already contacted her. Well, Indiana's already out. They were down big in that game.
Oh, they're not even in it? Oh.
They were down big in that game. And because the team that they lost to, UCLA, just beat yesterday.
Yeah.
And they were down big, so I think the cheerleaders got the biggest cheer. Like,
out of the whole
team. Yeah, the team, they're getting their asses beat
by the wayside.
Yeah. They were down big when that whole thing happened.
Yeah,
and it's funny. So I'm sure they're gonna make the late night rounds. I'm pretty sure.
Right. I just thought about that too. I'm like, even the guy cheerleaders doing that. God, I'd love to do that. As a pervert as I am, man. All the looking up at the skirt on all them girls, man, I would actually consider doing that, thinking about all that.
I wonder, I know, I don't get a lot of comments on the page for the podcast, but anybody comment down below. I wonder what the percentage is of those the male cheerleaders are gay.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a big percentage of them.
Some of them don't readily look like it. And they're pretty strong, masculine dudes. But then again, that is the gay stereotype
like most gay guys you see, especially in mainstream, they're all very fit.
Yeah, it's true. I remember seeing that and not realizing that until seeing it firsthand when I was younger in Hollywood one time. There was these two gay dudes full on fighting. And my perception was, and with probably most people that had never seen it, is you think, dude, they're gay. They're just going to slap each other like, oh, don't hurt me. No. They brawled like dudes, but they were straight, turd burglars brawling. Yeah. Big fucking yoked out dudes were like, whoa, they're fighting like real guys, but they're gay. But wait, this is like fucking with me. I don't get it. It was a trip to see the reality that was at that time in like the 90s. I was like, whoa.
I had no idea.
They could be gay as the day is long, but they're going to fuck you up like a fucking dude because they're not girls.
From the gay dudes that I've met, I wouldn't pick a fight with any of them.
Exactly. I'm like, that made me think twice about making fun of them, is seeing that night from that point on. I'm like, I'm not going to make fun of them anymore.
I'm good.
Or laugh at them. They cool. The fucking dudes will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to be that guy that gets fucked up by a dude who takes dick, man.
Yeah, exactly. And he can brawl like a fucking WWE champ, you know? I was like, wow.
And I think about your story right now. I was thinking about, there's this show that we watch, my wife and I, on HGTV. Mm-hmm. It's My Lottery Dream Home. You've ever heard of this?
Yeah, I've watched it a few times.
The host of that show is gay.
Yeah, that dude with the tats on his neck. Yeah, that dude's cool, but yeah.
Well, he's doing a guest spot on another show that we watch called Rock the Block. Mm-hmm. And it's basically like they take all these different hosts from all these different shows, they put them together, and they have to like renovate a house. But there's like 4 identical houses. And they're judged on like their style and what they do. Mm-hmm. And so he's a guest on that show right now. And there's a lot of scenes where, because they're doing it in the South and it's hot, and so he's doing like work with his shirt off. That fool's fucking ripped. And when you watch him on like My Lottery Dream Home, he's such a femme.
Yeah,
he's like a very feminist guy. He's like very like, his voice is really soft. Mm-hmm. He dresses really loud, like in lots of like pinks and pastels and shit like that. And he's very feminine. Mm-hmm. So when you see him like with his shirt off, I'm like, holy shit, that dude like would probably fucking kick my ass if we had a fight. Like, I'm not gonna pick a fight with this dude,
right? Yeah.
Like, and it's funny. It's like you don't expect it until you see it, and you're like, oh damn, all right,
yeah.
He's very
Ever
aggressive.
Since then, I've had an all new respect for gay dudes that are like all about that. So, yeah.
Oh man, moving. What were we talking about?
The basketball
yeah,
incident
how do
with
we
my
get to
little
that?
swarthy paprika princess. Yeah.
The paprika princess.
I'm thinking she's Mexican, but I'm curious. The jury's out on that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
jury's
that
out.
up now.
I
Thinking I'm pulling she's a hot ass Filipina or
Yeah.
fucking Sexican. I don't know.
Well, because
All I see is the eyes and the swarthy skin, and I was like, "Oh,
You gotta watch that.
good." And she's from Indiana. They shipped her out from Hawaii or Cali.
Maybe you got to watch that TMZ interview because I went to Artesia High School, I was around a fair amount of Indians, and I know it's kind of like how you can spot Vietnamese.
Yeah,
I can spot Indians. I know, and so she looks Indian to me, and the way she talks, she sounds like.
Oh, I didn't even hear the voice. You got that up on me.
yeah.
I never heard her voice. I just keep seeing that replay of her.
I think
and the lucky guy looking up her skirt.
I think she's Indian or she's from that region somewhere. And if she turns out to be Mexican, I'll be surprised. But nevertheless, that was.
I'll
hilarious.
actually try and find her on Instagram if that's the case.
I'm sure you can. She's probably trending, dude.
Exactly.
She's probably trending. Her and her male companion.
Stub, he's my super sleuth on Instagram and social media. He finds them all. Stub, let's get on that, bud.
He's probably
You know
already
you're
on
going to
it.
hear this on Tuesday or Wednesday.
He's probably already following.
He's probably already following her.
Like, that's Bush League, man. I followed her last week.
Yeah. You're going to just shoot it to me. He ain't going to say nothing. I'll just get in a DM. Boom, here she is.
Slide into her DMs. Oh, man. So
yeah, I mean, I'll pretend just because of that I saw on Friday all over the fucking restaurant I was at. But yeah. March Mayhem. Yay,
Mayhem.
go basketball.
It's probably because I don't really, dude, I don't watch the NBA that much anymore, especially right now. The Lakers are terrible.
All right.
But even when the Lakers are good, it's like, God, the NBA, it's.
I struggle with basketball, period. The only reason I pay attention is probably literally you're the only person I know out of my circle of friends that care about basketball.
There's too much fouling and like flopping.
Yeah,
And
what is with the last 2 minutes of that game that they are just constantly stop and starting and that they don't do in like the first 1 minute of the game? What the fuck?
There's a tactic. So you only get so many fouls before you're out of the game. So I think in the NBA it's 6. In college, it's 5. I could be wrong. It could be 7 for NBA and 6 for college, but I think it's 6 and 5. And once you get 6 fouls, you're out. You can't play anymore. And so what happens is, towards the end of the game, the team that's down, rather than waste time, they'll try to foul someone, especially if somebody has the ball who's not a particularly great free throw shooter.
That's what stops the clock.
Yeah.
What fucking dumb bullshit.
That I'm used to. What I'm not used to, and this started a while ago. This started like back when Kobe still played. What I'm not used to is the flopping and the like fouls that aren't fouls. So like, I grew up with Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, like that era, where they played really tough physical basketball. Like those fools got hit, they got tackled, it was tough. Like people would get, they'd be bleeding and shit, and that's what I grew up with. This generation, I don't want to call them soft. I don't want to start a war with anyone.
Yeah, they're not just, they're pussified. Yeah, I get it. Say it.
And it's like, if you breathe on them wrong, they'll fucking
take to the internet and fucking,
Yeah, and it's like, come on, man. I can't
complain.
Yeah, I can't do it, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just, today's NBA is not for me. I still like the Lakers. I still follow the Lakers. But right now, today's NBA, especially now that we have Dwight Howard on our team again, and Kobe called that dude soft because he is fucking soft. And now that he's back on the Lakers, I don't know. I don't respect him. I don't respect that dude because he's soft. And Kobe called it for what it was. That's why he didn't want to play with Kobe anymore, because Kobe talked shit to that fool and called him soft. It's because he is fucking soft. Fight me in the comments. Dwight Howard is soft.
1v1 me, bitch.
Yeah, he's the biggest, most ripped. Dude's got fucking wide ass shoulders, right? Like he probably wouldn't fit in a standard size parking spot. Like dude's got fucking wide shoulders. He's ripped. He's cut, but he's fucking soft. He's weak. And it drove me crazy when he was with the Lakers before. And I don't respect him now. And LeBron, I have my issues with LeBron. I didn't like that whole decision thing that he did when he played with Cleveland and he left for Miami and they did the whole ESPN special. I felt really bad for the fans of Cleveland with that whole bullshit. And I'm still not over that. It's silly. I know it's silly. It's just sports. But I'm still not over that whole thing. Like, I don't know. So it's a personality flaw that he has that I don't like. But anyways, I like college basketball more than the pros, especially around March Madness. It's very exciting, but at any rate, we can move on from that. I know you're getting bored with this sports shit, dude.
Basketball. Yeah, more basketball. Put the ball in the hoop. Yeah, gotta put the ball in the hoop. Yeah.
One more thing about sports before we move on. The Dodgers won the Friedman sweepstakes.
Yay! What the fuck is that?
He's a player from Atlanta. He's a first baseman that we've been chasing. He's a very good player.
Oh.
He was in free agency. A lot of teams were interested in this guy. The Dodgers got him. I'll keep it short. I'll keep it brief because I know you probably dislike baseball more than basketball even, but I'm excited for that and I wanted to mention it. That go Doyers. I'm sad that Joe Kelly left. Mariachi Joe is what they called him.
Oh, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
that dude when he came out to bat.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh no, not when he came out to bat. They called him Mariachi Joe because he was a pitcher, but he showed up and traded his jersey for a mariachi shirt from one of the mariachi bands at Dodger Stadium.
Oh, okay.
And so he went up and traded a jersey for that. And people called him Mariachi Joe. He's awesome, dude. He was the dude that did the sad face when they played Houston because they're cheaters. Fuck
the
Houston.
Trash tros.
Yeah, the trash tros. And he struck out a Houston Astro. I don't remember who it was. And that dude was complaining because, bitch is gonna bitch. And that dude did the fucking famous. It went viral. He did the famous like sad face. He looked at him and frowned. Like, what are you gonna do, you little crybaby? It was hilarious. But I like Joe Kelly. I'm sad that he left, but it is what it is. All right, we'll move on. No more sports. I promise. So I found out during lunch right now that fucking cousin Jade has a chance to do Coachella for free. Bitch, why don't you elaborate?
Right.
He doesn't even want to do it.
I know.
Elaborate.
Get paid is to do it. This would be my job since I work in the industry for Golden Voice and Live Nation. Yeah, it's possible that it's coming down the pike that they're gonna want us to work for Stagecoach and Coachella. So
I'm so jealous, dude.
I'm kind of looking forward to it, but at the same time not, because that means I'll have to be out there for 2 weeks, either probably shacked up with a roommate somewhere, being taken care of and housed, but
yeah.
Still, it's a week or either 2 weeks, depending if I have to do both, of just not coming home and just working for 2 weeks straight, living out there. And I don't know. I think I'll probably do it for the experience, just to say I did do it. But everybody that has got that I know of, my friends that are worked there that have done it, they all don't. They're just not into it because it's a bit much because of the weather.
Yeah.
And then not being able to go home and being in your own bed. I mean, I can understand that. And then just running ragged.
I know it's very hot out there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm have my intrepidations on with that. But
my experience with Coachella, of course, is solely as a fan who attends. So it's different when you're a fan there attending than when you're a person there working. Because, like, when it gets hot and you get tired of being in the heat, you can escape it. And you could go into the Heineken tent. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Still, I haven't been in so long.
Yeah.
But they used to have the Heineken tent that was AC'd. Mm-hmm. And you walk in there and you can grab a beer. That was the only time I drank, by the way, when I was at Coachella. I only drank inside the Heineken tent. Outside in the sun, the last thing I wanted was beer. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hot. And...
yeah, being buzzed or drunk in that too hot of a heat is miserable.
Yeah,
you can't escape it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like instant hangover. Mm-hmm. When I have a beer in that kind of heat, it's like once it goes through my body, it instantly goes to my head, and I got a headache, and I don't want to live anymore.
I don't want to walk and march in a million people to get to the next stage. Yeah, I get it. Same here. I didn't like being loaded either when I was out there being an attendee.
Yeah. So I think the time that I went with my sister, where we went for 3 days, I think the entire time I was there, I had maybe 4 beers. Maybe.
Yeah.
in 3 days, and that's just because the fucking heat, even at night, is so hot. God,
Yeah, you don't really escape it. It's just
Yeah.
the sun's not there, but it's still hot.
it's radiating off the ground, and yeah, it's ridiculous. So being there as a fan, though, there's ways to escape it. Being there as an employee, if they need you somewhere and you're hot and you want to escape to somewhere where it's not hot, you can't. You just gotta stay there and wait for your marching orders.
But in the meantime, we do get to lounge around and do what
Yeah.
we can to get away from it, which is
Yeah.
okay. I'm looking forward to that if that's the case. But yeah, once they tell me what to do, I'm off and running and dealing with the public as soon as I have to step on that side of the gate to get out to the streets. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Go to Whole Foods and get the Tito's vodka with a fucking cashew fucking butter mayo and fucking whatever the bass player wants from the fucking, Arcade Fire needs this certain type of fucking mayo from Whole Foods.
I'm so out of it. Like, who are the bands this year? I don't even know.
Who knows? It's always some fucking... I know lately as the years progressed with Coachella, it's like, hey, maybe half of the fucking lineup I wanted to see. Now it's like maybe 4 or 5 bands of the lineup I want to see, to the point where it's like, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
There's maybe one band.
Well, I remember when they released the lineup for this particular year coming up, I looked at the lineup and I'm like, I don't want to see any of these
Who
fools.
are these
Like,
fucking
who the
people?
fuck? What is this? Like,
Right.
this ain't Coachella, man. What happened? They lost their way. And
They're strictly catering to the generation that is now.
and I understand that I have to do it. I'm
It
being a
makes
real
sense.
boomer about it, shaking my
I get
cane.
it. Same here.
But I miss, back when I was in my 20s and I went to Coachella, we saw good bands. We saw the Killers. We saw Morrissey. We saw The Cure.
Chemical Brothers.
Portishead.
Porno for Pyros.
Who's that band from Germany where there's no singing, it's all beats? Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk.
Yeah, we saw Kraftwerk.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, dude. And I never got to see Hole. I never got to see Hole
That was the first
live.
or second year because I saw them there. Courtney's Hole. Yeah, that was...
Courtney's Hole. when
yeah,
you
the
say-
very first 3 years, man, I got to go there for free, and it was just getting started. It was just an idea.
I'm jealous about
A
that too.
festival in Palm Springs. They were like begging us to go too.
Well, it's funny when
You
they
guys
say
wanna
like
go? I'll hook you guys up.
they say like a festival in Palm Springs, but it's not really in Palm Springs.
Yeah,
They
that's what they
used
just
the
told
name.
us. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh, just outside, and
Yeah.
we're like Chinchilla. What the fuck? What city? What?
Yeah. Well,
It's
like,
in these cool giant polo fields. It's bitching. It's still a grassy area and palm trees.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, you're getting us on the guest list? Sure, we'll go.
Dude, I would have killed to go.
I know, and I
free,
think
man.
about the first 3 years I went, I was on the guest list all 3 years with like whoever I brought with me. Didn't realize it too, man.
Damn.
Didn't take advantage of it like I should have. I brought 2 people with me, like I think the second year, and I went with like 1 person the first year. And oh man, it was fun. It's fun as hell.
I would have been all over that shit for free. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, no one wanted to go. It's too far. What the fuck? It's too hot. I'm like, yeah, I agree, but I do want to see the Chemical Brothers. I remember that was one draw one year. I wanted to see the Chemical Brothers, and I think Oasis was out there too. I think so. I was like, fuck yeah, that's the one year we all went. It was awesome.
Oasis. This is when,
There was a strong Brit pop
yeah.
lineup. That's why we were there. There was a few Brit bands.
This was before their feud or after their feud.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think they were. I'm not sure.
Because I remember they like reluctantly did shows together for a while, right?
Right.
They were
yeah.
still
whatever
like,
the first 3 ever was. Those were the years I was there. Whoever was on those lineups, there was always a band or 2 that drew us. It was never like the whole,
Yeah.
And a couple DJs. There was a couple of good DJ artists that were there when they had the techno tents.
we saw a couple good DJs. Travis Barker was there one year that we went, and he did. He did that set? He did the drums, but he did a set with a DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there was somebody on stage DJing. I don't remember the name of the DJ, and then it was Travis Barker on the drums.
Oh, wow, that would have been cool to see.
It was fucking awesome, and it was in one of the tents. And I remember walking over for that
Yeah, that's
specifically.
where the DJs were in the side tents.
Yeah.
They were never main stage, except for the closest was like the Chemical Brothers and.
And that was fun. Like we were able to work our way in. We were about halfway in, To the tent.
And Daft Punk too, I believe, was there.
Oh, Daft Punk. What happened to them?
They're still relevant. Yeah.
I remember Daft Punk. I haven't heard anything by them recently that I like. But
they're collabing and featuring right now.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. If I was young or single or didn't have kids, and I got an opportunity to work Coachella and never mind Stagecoach is whatever.
Yeah, woohoo! Yeah, bears, stairs, and queers. Woohoo! I can't wait to get out there for that Stagecoach.
I'm not a country fan.
Me neither. It's just gonna seriously go to waste. I'm just gonna take pictures to tease everybody back home.
Here's something for you though. All right, I'm not a fan of country, but I do know that at those country festivals there are a lot of single women.
That's true. I hear the girl to guy ratio is in the man's favor in the country scene. So
yeah, in the country scene, there's a lot more.
I kind of did see that when I worked the Outlaw Fest, that Willie Nelson one. I kind of saw that. Well, who knows? Let's see if I get out there with Stagecoach now.
Yeah, that might be right up your alley.
I'll be finna to get at ya.
But if I was young, single, no kids, I would do it at least once just for the experience of saying that I worked Coachella.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's kind of cool, like, icebreaker, too, right? Yeah. Like, for starting conversation with somebody, like, oh, yeah, did I tell you about this time I worked at Coachella? Like, sorry, what?
Right.
And because I always make fun of shit, too, like, whenever you hear, like, a weird band name or a weird name of something, you're like, oh, yeah, they're playing Coachella. It's like a joke now. Because they have all these weird, like, no-name bands you've never heard of. They're playing there. And so I don't know. It would be cool to say like I worked at Coachella, like just to have it on your resume, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm now looking more forward to it now that at least I have something to report back to once we get back on here after the fact. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Or you can take your laptop along with you and
if I'm on the Sunday, fucking A, I'd do that. Hell yeah. Give me a golf cart and I'll park somewhere and
you can annoy
patch in live with you guys for a minute or two or however long.
You can annoy security or you can annoy whoever you're sharing a room with.
Right. No, it'll be Sunday at this time. I'm sure I'll be knee deep in it. Because that's when you're busy during the day.
Yeah.
Evening it's kind of slow.
They have a certain time that they need to stop, right? Because I remember, what's his name, Morrissey. He got, or maybe it was The Cure. Who's the band that they like to go forever? It's The Cure, right? Robert Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Where he does the marathon sessions, right? Where he'll just fucking play forever.
Yeah.
And I think they went past curfew. I think it's 10 o'clock. They're supposed to cut it.
Okay.
And he went past 10, and they made a big deal about it. Because
we're getting fined now.
Yeah, because it was a Saturday, I think, and yeah, that dude will just like he's on stage forever, dude. He's got stamina for days. This guy, whereas as Morrissey, like a stark contrast. Morrissey, I thought was gonna have a heart attack, and just his short set.
Yeah, I remember he ran off the stage at the end of his set. Yeah. I remember being backstage when he played too at that moment.
Well, that dude
watching him run off, and the funniest thing is he ran off and got in the back of a Honda Accord, and they scurried him away. I'm just like, how random! That's my car. He just got in the back of, and they took him away. Like,
hey man,
he would have thought it'd totally been a limo or some kind of like substantial car. But I'm like, what the fuck? Who got some random Honda Accord back here and swoops Morrissey away from it?
You can get a pretty specced out Honda Accord though. Like they're pretty nice sometimes, like leather interior and shit. But when he was doing his set at Coachella, that dude was like dripping sweat. It was like somebody was standing behind him pouring water on his head.
Yeah,
dude's pouring sweat. You know, this was like modern Morrissey a little bit, so he's got like the gut. He's not in the best shape.
Yeah,
I'm like, I've never seen a vegetarian that was fat like that. That was weird. But and so I thought he was gonna die on stage. He rips his shirt off and throws it into the crowd, and I'm thinking in my head like, no, thank you. That thing's probably dripping wet. It's probably gross, dude. Like, why would you catch that?
Right. Oh, everybody had to have a piece of it.
And then he like as soon as he was done with his set, he was gone. And I'm like, he's probably back there like in the AC trying to recoup. You know, like
that's true. He's got that thick fucking European snow blood.
Yeah,
that heat was probably
he was probably
think
dying,
about that.
Dude.
That's right.
He probably
dying. Was struggling with it out there. Because that's really, probably the first ever of anybody having a desert festival was that. Yeah.
And then here's Robert Smith was like the complete opposite,
Yeah.
where they were out there forever, dude.
And he's, I think, fatter than Morrissey, too. He was a big dude. He's still big, old man.
He's a little short, though, isn't he? I don't know.
Every time I've seen him in any kind of picture now, he looks like a fat old man.
Well, he's old, dude.
Yeah, he's thick. Like, yeah, it's a trip how big he is.
They've been a thing for a long time. He's old.
Yeah.
Well, the Killers. That's the other band that I saw there that I really liked. That I enjoyed that show.
Yeah,
it was like they did it like a 80s rock style, where they had pyrotechnics and shit.
Yeah.
And that was a good time. And then Portishead. I like Portishead a lot, and we got to see them.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, the opportunity to work. That would be cool, man.
Yeah, I'll let you know. They finna ask me anytime soon, right? When is that, in April or May? When is that coming up?
I thought it was in April, generally.
March, April. Yeah, no shit.
If they go much past April, it'd be unbearable out there.
That's true. Yeah, they already got me working for that Tyler Perry, the inventor guy.
Tyler, the creator.
Oh, that guy.
Tyler, and
I couldn't name one song, but when I researched him, he's got like a fucking merch setup. Like, the dude does a lot of shit, like clothing, fingernail polish. Come on, a dude. What's up with this dude? He's like a damn Kanye West. He's got his hands everywhere trying to sell anything.
Does he make shoes?
I don't know. Yeah, he has shoes and clothes. He's got this
shoes?
crazy, like, like a cosmetic and clothing line. I'm like, what's up with this dude? How did I not know anything about this dude? And he's got all this going on.
Whatever they can do, man.
Right? Just like, fuck. And when I listened to his music, it just sounded like whatever kind of like R&B-ish-y kind of like experimental. I thought it'd be more like rappy and weird, but I'm like, well, who is this dude?
I know,
and it's sold out already too.
That's funny. I know of him. I'm not really familiar with his music.
Me neither.
I think probably Silent Benny knows more about his music. I'm not really into it. I know who he is though, and I'm surprised but not too surprised, I guess, that it's sold out already.
Yeah.
I don't know. It should be interesting.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to be that guy standing backstage, not giving a fuck.
Hopefully they're not
Can I go now? Oh, he's on stage? Okay, whatever. Can I go now? I'm going to be that guy.
Can I leave now?
I'm not going to be running out there like my other coworkers with their phones up. Look at me. I'm backstage at it's the Chili Peppers. It's the Green Day. I'm like, oh, God. Fuck you guys. How come I'm not working that gig? You know?
Hopefully you get Pearl Jam, dude. We're going to see...
Yeah, man. That's what I want. Something that's fucking I could enjoy.
My friend and I, we bought tickets to Pearl Jam back in 2020. We were going to go when my wife was in Hawaii, and then COVID happened, and everything shut down. Her trip got canceled. They canceled all the concerts, and it's been 2 years now. They finally rescheduled that shit, and it's in May. It's on a Friday, and I think it's May 16th, and I'm so fucking stoked for it. I'm like, finally, like 2 years, dude. They gave me the option to get a refund for my ticket, and I'm like, nah, let's let it ride. And I was expecting them to reschedule it for next year, right? But then Omicron hit and spiked, and the whole, it was like pandemic all over again, like day one. And so, 2 years later, they finally rescheduled it, and hopefully you get to work it. It's at the Forum, and I haven't been to the Forum in a while. I'm excited.
Right.
Even though it's a concert, not a basketball game, I'm still excited for the fabulous Forum. But hopefully they call you for that one.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, they're doing it. I think it's 2 days. It's Friday and Saturday.
Right.
The fabulous
There's
Forum.
one thing I noticed. Any kind of good or cool band, I rarely don't get called up on. I'll be surprised. Everybody else like gets into that.
Yeah,
everybody wants to work.
They want to work it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another festival coming up. I don't know if it's Golden Voice though, with Sublime.
Where at?
That I noticed. Was it up in Northern California somewhere?
The furthest north we go that I heard of is Fresno.
Fresno.
I was talking to some chick that works with us, and she's always up there with them for Fresno. I'm like, fuck, I'd love to go up there.
Where do they play at in Fresno?
I don't know. There's a couple places between here and Fresno, and Fresno's the furthest. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't. I don't even think I've ever set foot in that city in my life. I don't even know where it's at. I know it's north.
I went once, and because my wife is a Fresno State alumni, and we were driving to San Francisco, I believe.
It's not halfway. It's way before Frisco, no?
But it's a completely different route. It's way inland.
Right. It splits off above Bakersfield, something like that, right?
It's closer to Bakersfield than it is to Frisco.
Right.
It's way further inland. And we stopped at the student store at the Fresno State. And that's the one and only time I've ever been to Fresno. And I mean, it was whatever. It kind of reminded me of Bakersfield. Have you ever been to Bakersfield?
Once, yeah.
It's your standard like high desert inland California city. It's not much. It kind of looks like Bakersfield a little bit. It gets cold. It's inland. You're too far from the beach. Kind of close to Nevada. Kind of close to Reno.
And it's like kind of a place like where you and me that have lived here would look at it and be like, who the fuck would want to live here?
Exactly. That's how I feel.
That's what I think when I go to a lot of like middle of nowhere places and cities. Like, who the fuck would want to live here? I wonder if I think that way just because I'm from LA, you know?
Well, that's what I think about like Victorville.
Yeah.
And Bakersfield for that matter. Fresno. Or like, I see the climate that they have to deal with and the cold, the wind, and I'm
nowhere.
Like,
There's no beach, no mountain, no nothing cool.
You're in California. You're literally an hour away from a place that has such better weather. Like, why here? Like, why? Right. Especially like where Boomer used to live, dude, out in Apple Valley. Like, who went to Apple Valley, looked around, and said, "This is it."
Right. That's exactly what goes through my head when I've been across the state, the country on the road trips. Like, who the fuck wants to live right there? We're like in the middle of nowhere, flying on the freeway. Like, there's a neighborhood right there.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck decided to just say, "I'm gonna live right here"?
Yeah. This is the spot. This is me right here.
We got this. Yeah, we're gonna start our lives here.
And I have that same feeling for some large cities too, like Phoenix.
Yeah, still in the middle of nowhere.
Not just that it's in the middle of nowhere; it's fucking unbearably hot and
cold,
or cold. Yeah, and I've been to Phoenix twice, and I make the same joke a bunch. I say that's twice too many. Like I could have been, I could have gone my entire life without going to Phoenix, and I would have been perfectly happy. Both times I went to Phoenix, I had that same sentiment. I look around, I see these big buildings. It's a very developed city. It's a pretty big city. Yeah. And I'm looking around at all this shit, and I'm like, why? Like, why does this exist? Why is this here? Who came here, stuck their shovel in the ground, and said, this is the spot for me? Why? Who comes here on purpose, dude? Right. It's such an unbearable climate, and you're so far from everything. Like, God, why? Why does this place exist?
Mm-hmm. How is it a draw?
No offense to the people of Phoenix,
But I have been to Phoenix. I mean, of all the places in Arizona, it is a place to hang. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on there.
Still, yeah.
There's a lot of people there.
There's no beach. There's no mountain, really. It's just like you're there.
But when you live in a place where you have to have air conditioning installed in your garage, maybe that's a problem. Like
in your fucking hat when you walk outside. Yeah, that place is just disgusting hot in the summer.
Yeah, like here in LA, it's like when it gets over 100, it's annoying. Not annoying to the point where I feel like I need AC in my garage.
And it only lasts a couple days or a day. Yeah,
a day or two, and then it settles down. And then, God, dude, I couldn't imagine like a month of that. Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, we're in the middle of a heat wave. For 4 weeks, it's going to be 112. Like, no, thank you. I'm out. That's not for me, man.
116 was the last time I was set foot in Arizona going, motherfucker.
And I know people say it's like
124, actually, in Parker.
It's like Vegas, where they say, oh, it's a dry heat. There's no humidity. It's different. I get that, too. I've been to places where it's
I understand
hot
that. Yeah, from Florida to Phoenix, I get it. I know that contrast, so...
Yeah.
But what I've learned also being in those cities, states, Vegas, Arizona, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, that their air condition is like 100% better than our air conditioning and efficiency in California because it's equipped and powerized and can handle it.
Yeah.
And it's fucking beautiful. So you can escape it.
Yeah.
Don't think you're stuck in it when they say, but those are fucking hot cities and states and the humidity. Nah, shut the fuck up. I like humidity over dry heat personally, but you go to them places and relocate out there, that's not the issue because the AC and electric is efficient as fuck.
Because they know that it's terrible without it.
Yeah, exactly. Unlike LA. We think if you take LA's standard out there, of course I would think that. But no, been there and experienced it. Nope. I want to go there because of their efficiency that we lack here.
Not only that, when you get to the dry states like Arizona and New Mexico, I had to deal with this when I lived in New Mexico. It's a different kind of AC system they got to implement.
True.
It's like they call them swamp coolers, where they actually add water to the equation because there's no humidity.
Yeah.
And it's a different kind of AC and it's a different kind of feeling. Whereas in the humid states, it's your basic run-of-the-mill AC system that removes the humidity from the air.
Yeah.
It's a dehumidifier, and you get colder. Like, I don't know, it's different.
And you can escape it too.
Yeah, you can.
States. It's nice.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go indoor, even a shithole fucking liquor store, it's got beautiful AC that runs circles around LA.
And in the evening, it's different too. Like in the dry states, in the evening, like the heat is there and it's still like kind of miserable. Mm-hmm. In the humid states, even in the summertime, in the evening, it cools off a little bit, and there's a little bit of relief. And I mean, this is just my experience, having lived in New Mexico in the Southwest, where in the evenings on a hot day, it's still hot. Like, it's still like, ugh. Like, you still got to run the AC. You still got to do something.
Yeah. In
California, it's only like that for about a month out of the year, where even at night, you got to run the AC to sleep. Mm-hmm. Other than that, like, once the sun goes down, you get some kind of relief, some kind of reprieve. And when I go to the southern states, it seems to be kind of the same. Like, that humidity at night, once the sun goes down, it starts working for you rather than against you, where it kind of helps cool things down a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was still like, I'd rather be, if I'm thinking of like unbearably hot situations, I would much rather be in New Orleans than Phoenix. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I if I had a choice, I do prefer humidity over dry, just because I've experienced both and I like it. Plus, it's beneficial. It's good for the skin. It keeps the girls looking young and hot, and makes us fucking feel. It keeps this. It's good for the skin. Yeah. Period. I've seen it, and I noticed it. I'll never forget the first time I had my hands on a gal in a southern state. We was at a strip club, and she had this beautiful accent, and I was just like in love with her, just hearing her talk to me and shit, and like. She couldn't understand how hands-on I was. Like, I was really, like, I was touching. I was grabbing her. I had my hands on her ass, her legs, or all over her. And she just tripped out that, oh, these LA boys. Yeah. She just stopped and just, like, looked at me and said, darling, you have got your hands all over me. Look at you go. You was like an octopus. I'm like, well, your skin is so soft and supple. It's, like, wet, but it's not. And she just started laughing, and I was just like... about to drink her up. I was just like, what is up with your skin? Why does it feel so... What kind of lotion is it? It's just regular old lotion. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh my God. It felt like she was sweaty, but she wasn't. She wasn't wet, but she was so supple. The word supple. Yeah. She had such supple skin. I was just so in like...
velvet.
Oh my God, I was like a little kid just rubbing my fingers on it, just like a little blankie, like, I was like, her skin alone just was intriguing to me at that time. I was like, darling, you have got your hands all over me. Like, the chick in LA would see that and be like, get the fuck away from me, all attitude with the hands.
Yeah.
She just like stood there and just looked at me with a sass and said it. And was laughing at the same time. I thought it was so cute the way she said it. Like, she wasn't offended or pissed off.
Southern Belle.
It was so fucking exactly that hospitality acknowledgement of you've got your hands all over me, darling. What is it gotten into you? I'm like, sweetheart, you don't even know. This is my first time.
Why are you being so soft over there?
Yeah, like what's going on? And that was her way of being like, dude, stop touching me. But you couldn't tell I was offending.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Yeah. That's funny.
I'll never forget that.
And,
That was it. I was hooked. I need a Southern gal.
and dude, when every time I've been to the South, like here in California, I use lotion on the regular. Mm-hmm. When I visit the South, I don't. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. That was another thing. You just saw the lotion aisle had dust on all the.
Yeah.
Nobody's buying. I'm like, yeah, duh. You don't need
lotion?
moisturizer or skin lotion out here.
Both times I've been to Florida, both times I went to New Orleans, like,
yeah,
leave the lotion at home.
It's the opposite. You need fucking powder.
Yeah.
Like your dad.
Yeah, it's like you
powder everywhere to dry yourself up.
You get out of the shower there and you can't get dry. Yeah. Like you dry yourself off, but you're like constantly, you're just wet. And you can't put lotion on. It's not gonna, your skin's not gonna absorb it. Yeah. You're too wet. Like it's funny, dude.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I think that's the reason I'd prefer, because you just got to dress light clothing to nothing, and that's me.
Yeah.
My dream outfit always was a pair of flip-flops, a light pair of shorts, and a tank top. If I could do that every day and walk out the door, I would be happy forever.
Well, and that's also why, like, the slightest breeze, it feels so good out there because you're so, like, sweaty from the humidity, and when you get a little breeze going and you're like, oh God, you just stand there and hold your arms out like, oh God, this feels so good, because you're so sweaty from the humidity. But yeah, dude, so I completely understand. But she said she uses lotion. How? I want to know how.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, but then again, at night she's a stripper and girls are more obsessed with their skin, and it made sense. But I'm just like, trip out. Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Probably uses the industrial strength the Las Vegas stripper juice,
right?
The antibacterial lotion. That just fucking stinks like cherries or strawberry or vanilla.
Victoria's Secret special, my favorite. What was it? I forget my favorite one by Victoria's Secrets.
I don't remember. There's one that smells like
Love
strawberries.
Spell. That's what it was called. Love Spell. That was my favorite, because you know what to me it smelled like? It reminded me of my childhood. It smelled like a fruit popsicle.
Yeah.
So I always thought when I smelt it, I always would think, God, it smells like a melted popsicle. Because when we were kids, there would always be that one kid that never finished it and threw it on the playground. And you would see it like in the bag, and the popsicle stick melted like this red, yellow, mushy syrup oozing into the parking lot. And it would have the smell of, a fucking fruit popsicle. And it's like, man, as soon as I smelled that Love Spell, well, what is that lotion? It smells like a melted popsicle. I love it. Come here, girl. I'll be sucking on it. So that was it. I would buy that and use it for myself and put it on that. Oh yeah, it reminds me of when I was a kid.
Sprayed it all
you
around
smell like
room.
a bitch, dude. I'm like, I don't care. I love the way it smells. When the girls come over, I'd rub it all over them. I'm like, buy this one.
Just keep it in there.
And then I heard they discontinued it. I don't know if they re-brought it back, but my sister was telling me, oh, yeah, they discontinued it. She brought me a jug of it and laughed. She's like, I know you like this one. I smell this one on you here. They discontinued it. She threw it at me. I'm all, thanks. How did you know?
Lock it up, dude. Keep it.
Yeah, I do. I have probably like a half a jug of it left. I squirt on occasions on.
You're going to get that one like nostalgic bitch in your room. That remembers that and like, man, I wish they still had that. You're gonna break it out. Like, check this out, girl.
Here, girl, I got you right now. We'll let it play tonight. Let's go. Come here. I know.
Spritz a little bit. I don't remember what it was called, but there was one Victoria's Secret one in particular that smells like strawberries.
Oh, okay.
I used to love when I was around women that had that shit on. Or the what was it called? It was a Liz Taylor one, and it smelled like vanilla.
Oh wow!
But it was like vanilla, like ice cream vanilla.
Yeah.
And
really
I remember it.
Smelling.
I remember I dated a chick that used that shit. I remember it was Liz Taylor, and whenever they would use it, I was like, oh man, you smell like ice cream.
Will you marry me? I mean, I'll take a lap dance from you. Yes.
Yeah. And then you go to Vegas and you get all of the smells.
Right.
It's like a bombardment, dude.
Right. Sweat, money, desperation, brown sugar, honey. Yeah.
Strawberries, cherries, and standard issue stripper juice.
Right.
Which smells like all citrusy. The antibacterial one that they use that makes them all slippery.
Darling, you have got your hands all over me.
Yes.
Well, what? Don't guys do this to you, gals? I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Even everybody's got hospitality and respect out here. Well, I'm from LA, sweetheart, and
I ain't touching you.
you need to bat me and hit me with a bat to make me stop touching you. That's how we do it.
You need to threaten me
Being
with a lawsuit.
polite with your subtle comments not going to work. You need to physically grab my arms and pull them off your butt cheeks.
Yeah. Threaten me with a lawsuit.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Hit me with a bottle and threaten me with a lawsuit. That'll get
Or
the
yell
message.
security and point at me while you're on my lap. Yeah.
Call Bubba over. Call Bubba over to handcuff me. That's how you get the message across to us Westerners. Speaking of Bubba, you see the security guard at Bar Louie today?
I know,
With the
motherfucker. Get
dreadlocks?
your ass outside and police that handicap. I almost told him if that damn Monte Carlo was still there. Yeah, that motherfucker loves his job sitting on ass, staring at all them girls, flirting.
There was a dude at the bar that like asked him like, "Hey, can you I guess he was having a back issue or something.
Yeah, what was that? Oh, I missed all that. What was going on?
He was in pain, right? His back was hurting. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah, he was a big dude. I wouldn't doubt it.
He's like, "Can you lift me?" And so the security guard came over and like grabbed him and lifted him up a couple times. And at first, like, it looked like he was doing the Heimlich. I'm like, "Is that dude choking?" But it was like he's having a back issue, and like he put him down and he's like, "Oh, thank you." And like, I'm like,
cracked his back.
Yeah, I'm like, this dude's a security guard.
Right.
Like, what's going on here?
And he's a chiropractor too on the side, or what? Yeah.
And then I remember when we were walking out, just watching him like behind the desk by the front door, just like chilling, like looking at all the ass walking through. I'm like, this fool, man.
Get up off your ass and get outside in the parking lot and do your job.
But he kind of looked like Big Black from
he was a big
Robin
fucker.
Big.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, to have that gig, that dude had a sweet gig. We got about 5 minutes left, man. You got any more stories? I didn't have a lot happen to me this week.
I was wondering in the movie industry, what happened to Jackass? That movie just seemed to fall off the radar. What was it called? Jackass?
I don't know.
Dude, it was literally out for like not even a week. Because I remember wanting to see it, and I had a buddy that loves going to the movies. I could care less, but I'm like thinking, all right, if we go, I want to see Jackass.
Yeah.
And it just disappeared. It fell off the radar. You can't even find it on the dark web anymore. All you can find is like a foreign theater rip of it, and it's all subtitled. It's like, what happened? Did something really fucking disturbing, or a soccer mom or Karen complain?
Cancel culture?
Exactly. Did it get canceled? Because what the fuck? It is literally gone, non-existent. You can't find it on a streaming service. It is no longer in theaters. I'm telling you, something is up, dude. Something must have got by the fucking editors and screeners, and
I wonder. So
I want to fucking see it now, big time, even more.
My thing with it not
because it's not even getting negative publicity. You know, they say negative publicity is bad. It's not even getting negative. It got swept the fuck off the radar.
Interesting.
Prove me wrong. Somebody fucking find it. Legit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we should sick boomer.
Because in this fucking COVID era of streaming is more popular than getting off your ass and going to the movies anymore.
Yeah.
Why isn't it out there when I type it in? It's on no streaming service.
We got a sick boomer on that because you have him
get it. That's not a theater rip without fucking foreign subtitles, because that's all I've come across when my buddy has one of those fucking cracked Fire Sticks, and it's like such a shitty fucking theater rip. It's just like
shaky handycam.
It's not. It's handycam, but the glare is not right. When the white scenes and the sun outdoor scenes come out, it whites out the whole screen. You can't see anything.
Yeah,
but like barely a silhouette because it's the sunlight.
Yeah,
fucks up the view. So it's like, damn, dude, we can't even watch it like
that
ripped
sucks.
version.
I was thinking like the theory that I had was because it was sandwiched between two superhero movies.
And Scream was out too that same weekend.
Yeah, so I think maybe the competition was a little too thick. But at the same time, it's like nobody's talking about it either. Like no one. Like it kind of like fell off the radar.
Where like it usually lasts a couple weeks or a month. It didn't even. I'm telling you, man, it didn't get past a week. And I remember it being promoted for like one day and never hearing about it ever again.
I wonder if the whole thing with Bam Margera, maybe, Because
Yeah,
he was
because
suing
he's
them.
not part of it, and it's some mess, they
Yeah.
said.
He was suing
And
them.
I know
for that.
Knoxville promoted it on Stern, but I caught that late, like last week, and that's why
Yeah.
it didn't dawn on me. I'm like, oh, that's right. What happened to Jackass?
They were promoting it pretty heavy on MTV. There's a few shows on MTV that my wife and I watch, and there were a lot of commercials for it before it came out.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
promoted it pretty heavy on MTV, like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody that I know went to see it,
I wanted to.
and no one's talking about it, and it's kind of just gone.
Guess it was that bad, but I mean,
I don't
it didn't even,
think
like I
it
said, it
was
didn't even
that.
last a week where I couldn't even have wanted to see it because I wanted to go to our SMG theater out there. It's called
Yeah.
Look Now, but
Yeah.
I was finna to go by myself to go see it, and
Yeah.
then fuck, it wasn't even there anymore. I'm like, what happened? Wait a minute,
That's so weird.
It's not even week 2 when it was released, and it's not even here.
That's so weird.
I was pissed.
We got to get Boomer on that. Get him go scour the dark web and get a copy of it so we could watch it and see what happened. It could just be like this generation just isn't into it.
Saw something a little too raw, and they got all like
Yeah.
fucking took to the internet to complain and gripe, bitch, whine and complain.
Yeah, or they're just not into the slapstick physical comedy like that style, you know? Maybe they just don't like it. I don't know, it's weird, dude. But yeah, like they promoted it pretty heavily on MTV, and yeah, it's weird that you don't see it like anywhere. No explanation either. The Bam Margera thing was pretty messy.
What was all that about? I never
So-
got the full details, but I know he's kind of out of their circle for some reason.
Yeah, because he was a big time alcoholic, right?
Oh, well, yeah, that was a given, right?
And so I think they kind of like pushed him out because he was causing problems
Like,
for them.
get cleaned
get
up
clean.
like Steve-O, and we'll let you back in. That's common.
And so I think like when they didn't include him at all, he sued them, and he went on and did an interview and said like, oh, in my darkest moment when I need them the most, they abandoned me, right? Some shit like that. That's
And
what
that's
like
how it's
that was his narrative.
true alcoholic scenario.
Yeah.
It's never, they're not gonna look at themselves in the
No.
mirror and find it's their fault. It's everybody abandoned me. It's all you,
Yeah.
not me.
And so that's what he's saying. I don't know, but it didn't seem like it was that big of a deal. But maybe it was. Maybe it was a bigger deal than I thought. And maybe he's causing a lot of problems for them, and that's the issue here. But yeah, dude.
Plus, also, wasn't his brother Dunn the guy that killed himself in that car accident?
Yeah.
That should have been a fucking wake up call too.
Yeah.
If that hasn't been or isn't.
His brother was driving, or
Yeah, he got in a car wreck because of his
Yeah.
alcoholism and died. He
Yeah.
wrecked.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, dude, I don't know. That's one for the Googles, or maybe Silent Benny if you want to turn up.
Yeah,
and
where's
be
our
on the
TMZ
show, man.
Benny? Needs to be here, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Where you at,
goddamn.
bitch?
I'm sure he knows.
Whatever you
something.
do, don't chime in on the chat. Ron, Benny, motherfuckers can't even just say, yeah, no, maybe so. That's all I got to say about y'all motherfucking, can't respond in a group chat kind of bullshit.
Why you gonna
that's
ghost?
right. I said it.
Why you gonna
just
ghost?
say something, y'all. Fuck. Whatever.
Oh
Next.
man,
Have some common courtesy, y'all.
this ain't even a verse.
At least I give a lazy ass thumbs up just to say I'm out there. Hint on the comm chat.
This ain't even a verse. It's the shit talk at the end of the song.
Right? It's not like it's out there and the world sees it. It's just the 3 or 4 of us talking.
Oh.
At any rate.
At any rate, we're at an hour. We can stop. But come on, man, don't be like that. Chime in or something virtually. I got the laptop set up because I thought Fossil was going to join us. He's sick. Boomer's getting custom taquitos. He can't make it.
Yeah, brought to the house and being
Brought to the
gourmet
house.
chefed on him.
Set up the laptop for nothing. Oh man.
Right.
All right. Anyways, anything else you want to add? You good?
Now, there's probably a million things, but I'm not focused right now. I'm just like, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Yeah. All right. I got nothing else, so we can call it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Good night.